Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, Glavy. Early today, no? Usually have people waiting in the lobby. Welcome in. How are you, Glavy? How's the move going? Hopefully all well. Can be stressful here. I could go the rest of my life without having to move again and I'd be fine with that. Which is house looks very bare now. Yeah. You got that whole like emotional, I've been there for X amount of time. Sentimental feelings and stuff going on about having an empty house, flat, whatever it may be, place. Okay, what did I do last time? Let's have a look. Flag has second chance. Everyone's got a second chance. Very beautiful. We're probably just good to get straight into it then. We are currently 7 out of 45. It's weird, even though I've only been here a year, I still have some of those feelings. Well, I mean, a year is still a fair amount of time, right? 365 days. A lot can happen in a year. Alright. All second chance. I think we just go straight into it.
To recall a thing is to make it real once more.
Roll for a couple of shimmering. Hey Zegacy, welcome in, welcome in.
In a sea of madness.
Swipe ball, that'll do. Got a ton of money, a ton of candles. I don't really need much else here, so we're good to just get going, really. How are you, Zegacy? How's things? Got any nice plans this weekend? Obsession. Actually, do have a little bit of fear about obsession, to be honest. I'm not mindful in this final battle, and things could go very wrong very quickly. This obsession boss can be a nightmare, to be honest. You don't pay attention, you get 2 scene tokens on someone if you don't get shimmering. I haven't got dodge with this squad, so it's potential for things to go wrong quickly. Yeah, small Blood Bowl tournament tomorrow. Nerds, board games and beer. Sounds sensation. Board games, any particular board games? So I don't know if you saw, but I saw on Kickstarter they're doing a Slay the Spire board game-esque looking thing. Go there. Go there. Double check moves because we did change a couple of things. It's fine. You're doing holding in. No. Go with that and gaining that. Nice. Okay. Good. Oh, the game is called Blood Bowl. Okay, my bad. Blood Bowl sounds like a
The leaves fall, never to grow again.
Huh. Yep, never seen this in my life. Okay, so it is a sports-esque, but with what looks to be like fantasy type characters. Interesting. American football in the Warhammer universe. Got it, nice.
Comforts are exhausted.
Comforts are exhausted.
Only trial
And tribulation. I've not got much on this weekend at all, to be honest. But
you see,
doing some of this today.
even your
Maybe find something to do a little later on today. And yeah, Saturday, Sunday, right? Wait to hear back. We'll likely hear back on Monday about this new role or not. Chop. Nice. So bash opponents, carry the ball, stomp on opponents, fall over and hurt yourself, stuff like that. 100 also skills for players. Death and permanent injuries are not uncommon. Okay. Quite enjoy a board game, me, although I don't think I've ever played anything quite like that. We are going to purge to get rid of my line token here. Might as well hold off and kill for Monarch's Oath. I want to be able to kill this thing as quickly as possible, the final boss. Could have done that to put the combo on, actually, that was silly. Someone just posted something. Hope it's good news for Monday. Thanks, thanks, Chloe. I hope so too, but I'm going to struggle to get back into work. I think it's going to take me a little bit of time to get back used to that level of everything being scheduled and organised in the same way, the same day to day. You know, can't complain. Man, I've had a great year off work. No. We'll probably find out tomorrow. They said between 24 to 48 hours, and yesterday was 24, so we shall see.
Will you press on into uncertainty?
Fingers crossed. Like, yeah, you know, it would be nice to be able to pay my mortgage, but part of me is like, yeah.
Planning and mindfulness.
Beta Sprawl. Let's have a look in the shop. There is a Shroud Almanac. We always are looking. I've got to remember every single shop we go to here. I need to remember to look for the Shimmer and Dust because that'll help me immensely with the final fight. We've got to put the Fragile Flame on to carry on. And nothing else I desperately want in the trinkets and stuff, to be honest. We've been enjoying the Crimson Tick. Let me look at the Fragile Flame actually. So we get minus crit, minus debuff resistance, plus maximum health, plus resolute chance. Honestly, this one is kind of whatever. Minus 20% debuff resist means that my leper is likely to be blind more often. You have any interest in playing that new Crimson Desert game? About Crimson Desert. For a reason unbeknownst to me, it's getting pretty slated at the minute. But it seems just... I mean, the game's been out, what, not even 48 hours? Maybe 48 hours at most, and people are whinging about what seems to be such trivial stuff. And I feel like it's that crowd mentality of a few people have said it, and so everybody seems to have jumped on a bandwagon when I'm not even sure that some of the people that are giving the reviews and stuff that they're giving have even played it. I haven't. I've only seen bits and bobs of it, but it looks beautiful. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure actually it's available on console, because I think my console told me yesterday that it's available. Would be a huge time sink, which is something I've got to consider, particularly if I'm going to start working again. Especially when I'm trying to play this as well, right? But I would definitely like to play it. Yeah, on consoles, because I wouldn't be able to play it through this PC. I can't even play Slay the Spire 2 through this PC, right? I'm just going to grab the Crimson Tick, otherwise I'm going to get yapping and forget to pick things up, and I'll end up yapping and not playing, so... Let me grab those things, we'll grab a couple of whiskey. Do I want this Shroud Almanac? We're in Confession 3. Do we need to take the fish? No, but it would be good to have it. I'm not going to spend this on anything else right now, unless... yeah, let's just grab the Shroud Almanac. We'll equip it for now, even though we can't use it. You can have that, you can have that. We'll do this. Equip these, put the stuff on, and we'll get going. Then I can yap a little bit more. That goes on there. That goes on there. And there. And we're going to go to the Vita. Get a free mastery point for avoiding the Watchtower, which sounds good to me. Let's go. Okay, cool. 100 plus hours, yeah. And it does look beautiful. There's people complaining about stuff like too many button combinations and stuff, and it's like you're playing a brand new game of button combinations that you don't know, and there's likely to be a lot of them. We're not in a day and age now where you can spam one button and win the game, so having to get used to that over X period of time, like surely you should expect to have to do that, no? couple of works and more reasonable couple of weeks and more reasonable sources of review should be available. It might suck, we don't know. Yeah, exactly, that's it, right? And maybe it is terrible, but I don't know. It's just, I think they've fallen victim to that horde mentality. Oh well, one person who might be a big streamer or something said something, and now everybody's jumping on that bandwagon. You know, just play it. So yeah, I think I would like to play it, to be honest, Clavey. Particularly if I get this job, then I'm certain that I'm financially secure again. Oh, we got Assay's gear off the rip here. Hey, Mariner_Hawk. Welcome in, guys. Shout out, Mariner. So good at spelling Mariner Hawk. Quickly typing that out. Welcome in, man. Thank you so much for the raid. I was in and out of your stream this morning, but hopefully things went well for you. We're about to avoid a shambler, because fuck that. Double caches, interesting. We'll take that. We're doing, chat, welcome in. My name's Luda. We are doing a Grand Slam of the full Vitrine, for anybody who doesn't know what that is, because I know Hawk's been doing a lot of kingdoms. We're running confessions, and in confessions there are 9 torches, and there are 5 confessions of difficulty. We're effectively trying to run all 9 1 to 5 back to back without losing a single person, which is 45 confession runs that can range from 1 hour from the first one to somewhere between 4 to 5 hours if you're on the last one and you're being really careful. So a lot of time commitment, an awful lot going on consistently. But yeah, welcome in. Feel free to ask questions, to watch. We know everything about Darkest Dungeon in this stream, and generally my chatters do too. So yeah, we're in a pretty good spot as well. Yesterday we managed to pull Jinx on Flagellant, which is wonderful. And we got Cosmic Slayer at the minute on our Leper as well. He's got On Guard, which is kind of whatever, but Jinx on Flagellant is pretty amazing. So welcome in. Thanks for being here. We're going to be playing Darkest Dungeon for the next few hours at the very least. I don't know if we'll do a little bit of Slay the Spire 2 later as well, potentially. We'll have a think about that. But yeah. We were yapping about Crimson Desert, chat, so if anybody's played it already and you've got some input into this conversation, because I've not, so I'm kind of giving I would like to play it vibes, and that's about it. We've got Resistance Encounter, another cache there. There is a creature den. We'll probably just take right here and maybe speedrun this area, to be honest. A couple of kills, hopefully get a mastery from this. We'll get 1 from the creature den, we'll get 1 for not going, so we should have at least 3 by the time we finish this area, which puts us in a good spot to start the next region. And if you all had ads while I was just yapping away, then well, sorry about it. I wish I could turn them off, but I can't, so yeah, that'd be that, unfortunately. Okay, so double tap here. Yeah, we'll just try to play mindful, and I'll try not to be too distracted while I'm playing. But this is one of the easier flames, and to be honest, we pulled easy random. Comparatively, we pulled easy randomized effects here as well. So some folks pointed out it's ended up with roughly the same reviews as Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, which was well regarded. Yeah, I'm interested to see more of how it pans out and stuff, but like within the amount of time that it's been out, apart from people who have had early access to it and stuff like that, nobody could really know, because you've not had enough time to play into it and even unlock the things that, you know, you get it to X point in the game and there's a game break and you unlock a new skill or whatever it might be. There'll be a bunch of stuff that people haven't even had the opportunity, don't even know exist in the game yet, and it's just, it feels crazy that there's reviews for it to that regard. Yeah, definitely would like to play them. I don't know, I would like to play a lot of things that I'm struggling to find time for at the minute. Got a lot of stress on our Flagellant here already, and he's stunned, so I can't do anything about it just yet. I'm going to take the kill here. I don't want to, I'd rather save it for leopard. I don't need to. Massive fan of slight jank anyway. Oh, thank God. The blind saved us, the jinx helps. We'll just swing here. damage is kind of ass right now. We need to lashes, which we can do now, so we should be good. You played any Spire 2, Glavy? Not really my back. Yeah, I've had a couple of people in there who said that. I am really enjoying Spire 2. I was playing, what was I playing yesterday evening? I went over to a friend's. We try to do games like more or less once a week-ish, once every fortnight. If we can't do once a week, but we've been playing anything that we can find that's decent and co-op. So first of all, if you've got any recommendations for really good co-op stuff, like a couch co-op with a pal, I'm open and all ears. But we've been playing some of the sort of side-scroller stuff. So we did Absalom recently. 1 second, I just got to check my inventory because that thing over there could be a warlord, which is bad. Disarming dagger is actually nice. This need a noxious item. Have I got one? I think someone's got one equipped now. No. But still, that could be good if we get a noxious item. Hit region. Take that there. Unstart dodge. Gain on miss. That goes on our PD. Assay's gear early is really nice. We'll be rich. Maybe do some more hospital shenanigans. Okay, this could be a warlord, so this could be a challenge. Hence why I just stopped for a second. Played some after the patch. Finally got the first region win by not grabbing every card with big damage numbers I saw. Although, you know, doing that, he's got what's that card called, like Void Form or something, where you just pick up Void Form and then you carry 4 cards that have got 3 energy cost or 7 star cost or something, and then you just basically every turn spam 50 damage. That's another one where the patch has been out for like all of 5 minutes and everybody's screaming about balance changes and stuff. It's like the game just came out. It's in early access for 18 months. What's everybody whinging about? They can't make infinites, really? Is that a thing?
Agony by accumulation.
Feel like oh, it wasn't a warlord, by the way, which is nice. Could pop ounce of prevention here to stop bleeding a little bit. I think I'm more inclined to just blind over there. Let's get rid of this thing at the front. In one you can make infinites, but it was really hard, so very rare as it should be. Fragile effect. Yeah, we got an easy one. It's minus debuff, I think. 20%. Minus debuff. We get plus maximum health, I think. So we got a pretty good one. Welcome in, Punk, by the way. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great weekend. Yeah, I just got to focus because when we get to this boss, I could do with being strong and melting it down quickly. The eyeball can waste you very, very quickly if you get scene tokens somewhere where you don't want them, so I've got to bear that in mind for this. But when I'm finished with this fight, I'll pull the lamp up and show you what it says as well. Minus 3% crit, something like that, and then minus debuff resist, which admittedly is a little bit annoying on the Lepo with the blind, but nothing that major. Righteous action. So you said in STS1 you can make infinites, but it was really difficult.
Cooperation is the key.
We can't do too much there. Yeah, pick and finish. Can't be death because it's a barrier. Okay, cool. Always have minus debuff res or enemies. Heroes have minus debuff res. More infinites in last week during years before Slay the Spire 1. I mean, they were bringing out when Slay the Spire 1 first came out. Oh my god, we got Shimmer in as well. That's perfect. We probably just won this. As long as I do nothing stupid, that's all I need to win this. More on Flagellant, have Shimmer in to be able to get it off in the final boss fight, and in 2 turns I can usually waste the big boy, so we probably won here. Although remind yourself, chat. Overconfidence can be a slow and insidious killer after all. Oh, that's one word. Can't even remember my own commands. Okay. Yeah, the game just came out and they've released a ton of new cards with like slightly different effects. Sly, for example, on what you would call it. Wasn't even a thing in the first one. Glass wasn't a thing. There's so much new stuff. Like the chances that they've been able to playtest each and every single scenario, that they're never going to make any infinite, or they're going to balance it immediately perfectly well. I think there's got to be some expectation that there's going to be things that need to be tweaked and changed, and they're not going to be changed in the first change, and everything's going to be perfect as well, right? What I think people should take note of is the game's been out for X amount of time, and they're already attempting to make balancing changes, which just goes to show that at least developers, etc., are putting in the time to try and make the game better for people. If that's not the thing that people are taking note of, and it's that, okay, it's still not perfect, but then that's what I think is kind of crazy.
And imbue them with purpose.
Speed Poultice I want to hold on to as well for Flagellant. Already over encumbered, that's insanity. We just started. Bags, board, new. Oh yeah, let me show you the thingy as well. 1 second. Native can go. I'm not really fussed about these. This can go. Equip some of that when we get there. There you go, Punk. That's the Fragile Flames stuff. I'll leave that there for a second. Even though early access has been a thing for ages, people still don't grasp the concept. Yeah, and it's not like it came out and they said it's a full released game, right? It's clear that it's early access, and it's going to be for like probably a minimum a year. Okay. Loads into a creature, then gets rid of one. We get rid of the last one up there. We'll take 1 wheel, so we'll be 1-on-1 on the stagecoach. We haven't picked up Mastery, but otherwise we've landed 3 caches here. We've managed to get the Shimmering Powder, so all in all pretty decent. Just check. I don't think I've got any here. Oh, I have. Nice. Granted, he'll be blind, so maybe we want to swap that onto someone else. That'd be fine. Cool, let's get it then. This is mastery points, maybe even 2. HP's good as well, yeah. Debuff resist is useless against that 3. So I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure the big eyeball at the end can either vulnerable or attack down you. So maybe some disadvantage to that, but as a general I'm not overly concerned, if I'm honest about that. Yo, John, what's good, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. You got much planned this weekend, bro? All Act 3 boss permanently reduce debuff res with their attacks. Where was I want to pop this and just kill here. We will do a revenge here. Look at that. All at 3 was permanent reduce, so... Oh, okay, alright. Perfect. I'll be honest, I didn't know that, but... Now I do. Every day's a learning day. Creature Den's good for building Monarch's Oath as well. We can just slowly feed these kills to the leper. Which means, as I'm sure you'll all be super happy to hear, gives me opportunity to yap a whole lot more. It was like a yappy kind of day today. Full of beans, I woke up, had breakfast, had tea. Oh, by the way, chat as well, anybody watching Invincible? New season of Invincible, I don't know, like shadow dropped or something. I never heard anything about it. And a mate told me like it's just Invincible's just on Prime, season 4's come out. But I've not seen it advertised or anything anywhere, so... Yeah, I started watching Invincible season 4, which so far I've actually really been enjoying. Double tap. There's another kill for our leper. Can we do this without? Probably, yeah. Sprawl sucks region 1 if you don't want to do the left. Sprawl can get in the bin all the time. I'm going to try and avoid the Sprawl if I can when it comes to the Killer's Glove, because the amount of stress damage they do, hitting with AoE all 4 characters, setting everybody on fire, and stressing everybody in one move. Well, it's going to be horrible, so I'm going to try my best to avoid that. Be nice to have upgraded tracking shot here, so every time they do Rabid Rush I don't whiff, but it's fine. Do another Endure here, just keep the stress low on everyone else. He can lashes when we need to, we'll do that. Leper is going second here. We've got lashes again. Let's pop it and just get rid. 5 to 11. Probably have to chop here. Yeah, it's fine. There's no wishes, bins, and sprawl. No Invincible fans, eh? Fair enough.
Excellent work.
That was a beautiful crit. Up top here. Ooh, 7. Leper's slowed down a bit by the looks of things. We will... I don't want to kill the dogs. Leper's going to do that. Let's start at the back of it. Saying that, I wouldn't mind getting rid of this worm. Is out of place now. We'll do a more for the jinx. Gotta go for a while. Good luck. Thanks, Punk. Have a great Saturday. Hope you have a wonderful day, pal. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for chatting. Always good to see you. Okay. So we're pretty chilling at the moment. Do an ounce here to stop some bleed.
Cooperation is the key.
Cooperation is the key. Little blind at the back here. Purge is good, gets a kill, gives us double corpse removal. Leper is going pretty quickly here, so you can kill that dog. Can I pet that dog? Do this. Yeah, the problem with not having acid rain on, sorry, not having punish on, is when I start clearing the back ranks, Flagellant ends up not really being able to take a move. It's not that deep, but it can be a little bit irritating, you know. I'm going to purge here just to get rid of the crit token. I know he's blind, but there's no point in risking that extra everything that we don't need, so... We did miss anyway. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We'll do a double tap, will we? Yeah. And then... managed to rack up 13%. And it really doesn't bother us to wait for the 14th percent, so we'll give it a second and do that. Then answer prevention.
Empowered.
Emboldened. Something a little off about that tea actually. I don't know if the milk is bad or something. Leaving that sour taste in my mouth. Do that, we'll swing on this boy.
One less obstacle in our path.
Yeah, pretty solid first region. We get discounted stagecoach items, and we've just picked up 1 million of them, so it's probably one of the worst things we could have picked up, to be honest, but overall it's been a really easy region. Probably looking just to take the Tangle if we can. These guys trounce the general, so... And it can be useful to have Footman's Grog. We're getting attacked down and stuff, then it's good to be able to reverse that. Okay. Pretty much standard, do a more here. This is a purge, I think. Got rid of my blind. We were lucky as well and got rid of some of its stuff. We'll get some blight going at the back. Double tap on the front. Could do with more damage on that leper here. He's got some of the Monarch's Oath, but it's still pretty weak. It would be nice to start building that up. Version removes everything except for combo. Interesting. I'm not sure if I knew that. Stole the taunt, so it basically just killed itself. And that's dead for sure. Nice. We're going to purge again here. We whiffed, sadly. Pop an ounce here for the bleed on the front ranks. That goes Nocturne as well. So these are 2 crits coming in here, which is quite a lot of stress. We'll be able to mitigate most of it with the lashes, but I'm gonna try and highway robbery one of the crits away as well if I can. Yeah, we did. Perfect. Got the resist on the bleed from the ounce of prevention. Thought that thing was dead. Oh, I've miscalculated something there. But let's make sure they die next time. A lot of shields coming in here. It's starting to get on my nerves a bit. Purge that away. Now we'll revenge into chop. And that is exactly why we locked in. Cosmic Slayer. Dead. Old first. It's 10 regions, no wonder it's still alive. We'll just get some blight going here.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
The enemy weakens. Nice. Kill that dude. And we'll just try and get off another lashes before we finish this off. We'll purge here, clear everything else out, bring this guy forward. Noxious, and we're chilling. Do another purge. There's the crit. Double tap. Ashes. It needs a turn. Okay. Okay. Three is fine.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Now we can lashes. Good. We'll just finish this thing off now.
Slow direction. An unavoidable end.
Oh, that's annoying. Gets another shield from that. Gonna revenge here, just to try and get the speed to go first next turn. Never mind, I've got execution. Come on, Luda, you're better than this. Mastery, good. So plus 20% resist against debuff and another 15%. We don't want these things, I don't think. Could have considered picking up the Dark Impulse there just for any synergy that we can make later, but okay, then. Loads in resistance. Okay. Good.
At last, respite within reach.
Get to hydrate, chap. It's early on, but we're almost 40 minutes in already. We got some move resist there, that's nice if we want to run a Shroud, which we did pick up a Shroud Almanac. So that could work pretty well. Means we could consider taking Leviathan here. Good Doctor is brilliant. Anemic. Logger. Anemic is not brilliant, actually.
Learn a little and begin again.
Keep an eye out for more shimmering. Don't get any, but keep an eye out. This is good. A few bits that I wanted here. Get rid of anemic with that. I am going to buy this, I think, for leopard damage. I might grab some of this. I mean, these work together incredibly well. Water and pestle and compress kit. Getting those together is
all roads
pretty,
lead to the mountain,
pretty wild,
but
actually.
only one leads beyond it.
Okay. So, Shroud. I think we go the Shroud. We've got the armor. I say his gear goes on for sure.
Drowning in amphibious
Loathing resist is good. This is fine. I never really care for this. We get 3 points, so we'll do one on chop for damage on the hand. Double tap's already upgraded, which is good. We're going to need to swap Punish on for this, but we've got to do Lashes. And Endure or Punish? Endure or Punish? Endure or Punish? Punish goes from what? 3 to 6, 4 to 8. Extra Blight and works with combo. More Endure. We're going to go Punish for the damage on the hand. Have a couple of whiskey here. And then we'll pop the dirges. We'll start using some of our stuff. This is always happening. Dirges is the best. Save the speed. We got unfriendly over here. He's of course resolute. Got rid of 2 things there, sadly. Grab this. Pop that over there as well. That never ever ever works. Okay. So we can't fix them, can we? This is 6 minus 6 stress. Anything else that we've got in here that we can use? Maybe this, blocked by Lazy Eye. Blocked by Lazy Eye. Resolute Melophobic. You got anemic, okay. He's got Lazy Eye. Also got Pacifist, which is stress on hit. So we can't fix their relationship, sadly. Got Holy Beads. Good. Anybody else? Just those 2 at the back. Okay, we'll make these guys friendly. See if we can find another posse relationship. Dismiss man. Why? Why? We could just pop these two. Yeah, I think we will. I'll get annoyed with the inventory management otherwise. 12, I think, isn't enough. No. Okay, that's going on you. 6441. We could do with finding a noxious item as well if we can. I don't think anything here is considered noxious. So we've got 37. Do we want the mortar and pestle and compress kit? Kind of do.
Planning
So
and
that can go on.
mindfulness, as vital to
That can go
survival
on.
as sharpened steel.
I think we're pretty much set to go. I'm gonna go to flag and change out acid rain for punish. And we could put this on instead of this, which in here I think I want to do because of the fish. Be able to carry extra. No. Again. There were a couple more heals here now. No, did I use the heals? I think we're good here. Figure the rest out as we go. Could pull a negative relationship here. I'd rather not, but we might. We don't. Perfect. Okay, and into the shroud we go. We considering taking Leviathan here. See how the roads go.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Brined in noxious degradation. Order. Spent everything. Oh, the flag is jinxed up. Yeah, we farmed it. We're doing Fragile Flame deliberately now. And I farmed it from academic studies. I think I got it in the first or second flame yesterday. I can't remember. So we rolled into the academic study, got Jinx, and then following the academic study, it was a question mark node, and it was straight into a hospital, and I had money, so I just locked it in immediately. Thanks, Pigeon. I hadn't seen that. And it's not really on to the next flame, right? Continuing. Go. Yep, that should update in the next couple of seconds. So, we considering picking up this milk-soaked linen. I want this book as well. Grab these. I like the triage kit. Leper's got Cosmic Slayer. And I'm really enjoying having Cosmic Slayer on Leper. 2 execution for the big hits that he does means that if I can get things down low enough with everybody else, he just needs to swing generally and I'm getting the kill. With flag already jinxed, his more tends to pull the majority of the attacks, particularly when I upgrade it as well. I would love to have something like Bloodthirsty or something on Leper. I don't know, double jinx, do we think that's a requirement? I don't think it ever hurts to have these, so I'm going to grab them. Yeah, it's really nice. So I'm not sure if I want to change it out. He also pulled it on guard, which...
While there is still time.
But yeah, jinx there. These guys haven't got anything fantastic yet. So I only learnt yesterday, Pigeon, that you can only lock one...
Variables, but
work on someone. I didn't know that. True, true. Really good for bosses as well, right? Like Confession 4 boss that every turn is hitting all 4 ranks.
Steel yourself. The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
I know, crazy, right? Imagine not knowing. I haven't got anything noxious.
The Church of the Change.
Church of the
An
Change.
inglorious heap of rotten timbers.
Resist, not good. Yeah, I see that. Just lock like Jinx, Breacher, Bloodthirsty. I wouldn't mind Breacher actually on Leper. It's an irritating stun there. But welcome in, Pigeon. Sorry, I forgot to welcome you in. How's things? You got much nice plan for the weekend? You. Not good.
What is it then that gave us back so intensely from the abyss?
Okay, I was gonna farm. Monarch's Oath here, but soaking up the sun and soaking up my clothes with sweat. Ugh. We've had a, as far as it goes in England, we've had some pretty decent weather this week. A couple of days of sun where I've been able to actually sit in the garden and not be freezing. A couple of beers, sat in the garden. Mowed my lawn for the first time in like 6 months because the weather allowed me to. And beautiful, to be honest. Other than that, reading a bit. Nice. Relatively quiet then, hey? Relaxing. Sounds good to me. He's got none of that left. We'll bring you forward. We need 2 lashes on our plague doctor here. In fact, you know what? Not low enough. Good. It's possible to use England and decent weather in the same sentence. Also, like, I say decent weather. That's comparatively to how it's been. Arguable to say decent, to be honest. This is why I like keeping Acid Rain on flag, but I need it for the hand. You decided to mow it, yeah. The drummer appeared out of nowhere. To be honest, it wasn't actually too bad at all, and I don't mind. I really enjoy mowing the lawn. It's so satisfying to mow the lawn.
Calculated generosity. What a welcome one, nonetheless. Brutality writ large.
I fancy popping out later and grabbing some beers, actually. Quiet beer-filled weekend. Yeah. 6 to 10, probably not. Anything better? Probably not. We got it. Nice. Swing.
This is no time to falter.
This is no time to falter. We will pop a Solemnity here to get rid of a bit more stress. Double tap. Oops. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Only if it didn't cost any time to do so. Yeah, I have no qualms with cleaning, with lawn mowing, those kind of
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the
general chores. Something about having a clean house is something that I admire for sure. Has he got lashes? Because I could do with waiting a turn for lashes here. He does. Means we don't get the kill with leper, but I'd rather do this. Any more heal? Not really. What would you do if you heard the drummer's beats while strolling through the woods? Quick question. What would you do if you heard the drummer's beats while strolling through the woods? I'd turn around to my bounty hunter and ask him to pierce the cover that the drummer's about to put on something else. 100 move resistance piercing, gain on move resist. It's not a bad trinket to pick up. Gain when moved by enemy. That could be a problem on leper. Southern sweater is always good. Let me take in this fight, chat. Been a while since we fought a Leviathan, but we should be good here. Double check a couple of things. It doesn't let me double check any screen. Oh, sorry, we move. We lose here. Well, we're not going to lose here, so don't worry about it.
to see that their monstrous god is mortal.
Bleed? 60. Yuck. We'll save that then just for a blind removal. We'll do a more. Just. You shouldn't have done a more, to be honest. Light. Nice. Vulnerable. Nothing problematic here. We're going to go for early damage, so we'll do revenge. Fragile. Levy is fragile. You've got this. Yeah. Especially when you hit him for 23 damage. I didn't even put the blood on him there. Otherwise that would have been a hit for 40 or something. As long as left... Oh no, we've got the milk soaked, so even if he goes first, we can just do this to guarantee this hit here. Ain't too bad. Double tap probably kills. 4 to 5. Just don't hit 2 4s, right? Perfect. We can blood here. Do we need to? Gonna.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Oh, and it's vulnerable as well. That's foul. Watch this thing just take about 50 damage in the next hit. Don't forget to use this leader. Attack up, crit, into vulnerable, leper into levy. Turn 3. 56 damage. God, I love Jinx. I'm not even going to waste the ball and chain here to get rid of mine. Incision was a mistake to put on for sure. So the thing is, we can try to farm some Monarch's Oath if we really wanted to here on this hand. Problem is he keeps going first and I can't wait a turn for it, so turn order because of revenge is kind of a problem. We need to hit absolute highest range, so I don't think we can do this. 12. GG. Fine, this is exactly why we put punish on. The Salmon Dagger came in nice there. We could have lashed there to be honest and swung with Plague Doctor. It's also why we put Incision on. I suppose maybe not a mistake. If things had gone really wrong, then we still would have been able to Incision to finish off the damage, which was the thought process, right? So yeah, Jinx is solid, hey. Would at the very least like to get the finishing blow with Leper then. I'll sweep that up. Alright, but finish him. Round 5, yeah, and I actually paused the fight a little bit there to look at if there was any way that I could get any extra Monarch's Oath. We were playing with Leviathan there. That was fun. Fun and funny. Pop this on. Rid of some stuff here. Sodden Sweater. You love to see it. And start attack up is nice. Leather Strop. +2 bleed duration. Don't think I want it. Good. We got our trophy. We remember to upgrade Bash. We can even equip the trophy and then play around with the collector as well. Got Shimmering for the end boss, but we need to keep an eye out for more. So equip something that we can use to get it out of our inventory. Okay, Unsettling Portrait. Finish him. Unsettling Portrait will let us still go to a cache here if we want to. There's a hospital up here. Now there's a chance that we go to the... I've got to double check what quirks we can get for Unsettling Portrait. Unsettling Portrait, DD2. As much as I know a lot about this game, I don't know the ins and outs of exactly which positive and negative token come from each and every single one of these academic studies. So we're going to have a quick Google of this, just because there is a hospital there, so if I can get something good from this and then go and lock it in straight away, then perfect, right? Scary Song, Sealed Doorway, Memories of a Dream, Shambler's Altar, Thing in the Corner, Thought Experiment, Time-Worn Values. I'll find Unsettling Portrait. Oh, there you go. So, only Death Seeker and Martyr, which I don't care that much for either of. And there's a ton of negative ones that can come out of that. Get Caked Palette and Unnatural Pigment. I don't really want any of that stuff, to be honest. So provisions, flame. We've got pretty good flame. Have to go one or the other. Let's seek out mortar. You could, I suppose, go with another posse quirk. No, I'm gonna actually skip the academic study here.
A stranger to itself.
The wiki, yeah, I've had it mostly open for academic study related stuff while I've been trying to farm any of the quirks that I want. You can scratch the attempt one until you take it on beacon. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Look upon their noble struggle and be
Got
humbled
3
by it.
blight resist whatchamacallums. It's just don't make any stupid mistakes, you know, right now. They should be fine to carry everything. No, I say that. I'm a bit concerned about a couple of them. I'm a bit concerned about Killer's Glow because we've really not got great stress management, and I'm a bit concerned having had some chats about Star of the Chosen as well. The rest of them I think are going to be cakewalk.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics. The loathing whispers.
Okay, double hospital. Whoa, what's this? Scary song. What can we get from Scary Song? Scary Song, Scary Song. Scary Song. Calm, Dancer's Balance, Martyr, and Slippery. By the looks of it, you can also get Parentism, Bad Humors, Fainting Spell, or Periodic Paralysis. Don't have any of that. What about this one? Memories of a Dream. I think that's a good one. Memories of a Dream. You can get another Jinx from Memories of a Dream, so let's go there and see what happens. Means we're gonna go. I'm not gonna take the hospital, so I don't think there's any reason to at the minute. Yeah, well, okay. So the one reason would be is if the hospitals can drop Shimmer and Dust, which still lets us go to Memories of a Dream, but then we'll miss on heals / stress removal. Yeah. That's exactly the conversation we had. The dog pet was going to be my plan, and well, with Killers, as well as we're going to switch up Plague Doctor so that she's got ounce of prevention for more stress reduction. That coupled with Flag and Solemnity on Baldwin, but I don't know, it racks up really quickly, so it's just I've got to be really mindful and really careful, right, because it can go very, very wrong very quickly. The other thing to consider here is if I go left, I'm taking double loathing and I'm already on one. I don't particularly want to send this boss over the edge, so I think we do go through the hospitals here. That's double loathing as well. Go through the middle, hit the assistance encounter, go to one hospital, hit Memories of a Dream, 100% get Jinx because we're god gamers. Yeah, Star of the Chosen. If she gets like taunted, right, taunted comboed, and something hits her really hard, then it could be a bit of a meh.
You must be strong enough to
Shoulder more than your share of the burden. This is okay.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Inventory, management simulation.
Analysis is invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
Game files to guarantee Jinx. on a PlayStation.
The loathing festers.
I'm good at the game, but I'm not that capable. Pigeon. Shimmering. No, shimmering. This is whatever then. Hey Punk, welcome back, welcome back. We're just about to get our second Jinx quirk. You ready?
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
Wait. You ready? Give me... Oh, he's already got Jinx? God damn it. Oh no, Pigeon. Devout. Stops me using useful stuff, right? Actually don't know what Devout does, to be honest. This is Ingress for sure. Get rid of 2 low then. Take a repair fight here. Get your boot off my block.
Work fast and fight even faster.
Where's all this stress come from? Oh, the levy fight.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Why did that increase his stress?
Bafflement and vexation.
Bye.
A simple variable,
Okay, we're gonna do something
easily resolved.
a little boring here, chat, and take a couple of turns just to get rid of some stress. I almost ended my Grand Slam because of Shambler ordained Act 3. No joke. Yeah, the Shambler is no joke, man. I just avoid the Shambler. No doubt about it.
This is no time to falter.
What torch are you slamming now, Enigma? Still on Bastard's Beacon, yeah?
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Taking a lot of stress here. This one, nice. Yeah, Act 4. Act 4 is the hardest one. I like the masteries. I got 12. You got 12 mastery points from the catacombs. What? Somewhere around the middle regarding Grand Slam difficulty. Tell me your thought process around that, because that is a very hot take. What have you got that's constantly giving you stress every time something's hitting you? Is this just a standard repair fight type deal?
A master stroke.
Oxygen and haste modifier can give you a curveball, for example.
Leave the wretches choking on our dust.
I'm inclined to disagree, to be honest, Punk.
Stupendous.
Be that I'm biased. So either you're much better than me at Bastard's Beacon, and you're able to consistently beat Bastard's Beacon Grand Slams, which I don't think I can. I don't think I'm capable of doing it, to be honest. Which could play a part, whereas I've just done a Stygian Grand Slam and it was
Go intently from the abyss.
fine, right? Not really that difficult at all. Bastard's Beacon, the problem is, I suppose I've not run Bastard's Beacon with a full comp as well, right? When I was doing it with Duelist as one of the 4 characters, which I suppose added some element of difficulty because it meant that I couldn't have like Highwayman, who I can consistently put dodge. I didn't have the 4th character to do the exact thing that I wanted to do when I wanted to do, right? I was playing a little bit around her dodge mechanics. But just for the sheer requirement of sustainability alone in Bastard's Beacon, I think that it's more difficult. Road bosses, you're talking around consistency, but you can't speak consistency with stuff like road bosses, right? So something can crop up at any point in a Bastard's Beacon run and you know it's going to be ordained, therefore if it's a road boss, that's infinitely more likely to kill me early in Bastard's Beacon than any road boss in like any of the other torches, basically. In fact, to the extent that, apart from the final boss of the Confession, I was so comfortable with the majority of the rest of the run that I was playing around, specifically around which road boss can attack me where. Because that was what I found was killing my runs.
This wound, at least, has been tended to. Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Yeah. It happened to me multiple times. And it's so hard to deal with that. When it's got an extra 20-30% health, it's doing an extra 20-30% damage, and you've got 2 skills upgraded. Unless you're in Confession 1, obviously. Then when you consider it's a slam, right? It's not 1, it's a full slam. So the likeliness of it happening is quite likely. In fact, you should be prepared that that's going to happen, and just be thankful if it doesn't, because you're doing 5 back-to-back confessions, right? So you've got a high enough chance for it to occur.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Confession, because I was talking about skills. You can only upgrade 2 skills from Confessions 2 to 4, but Confession 1 you can upgrade 5 before when you start it. And Death spawn in a creature then? No, Death cannot spawn in a creature then. So Death's got pretty specific spawn circumstances, Enigma. As far as I know, Death can only spawn if there are region-specific enemies within the battle that you're in. So, for example, if you go into a battle in any of the regions, a road battle, and it's gaunt enemies, so the zombies and stuff, Death can't spawn because they're not region-specific enemies. Also, Death, I thought that was the end there. Death can't spawn if there's like a special background on as well, which a creature then I'm pretty sure you get a special background. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't put Acid Rain back on at some point. Forgetful. No faction enemies yet.
Variable easily resolved.
This one? This one. Oh, really? You still get the exemplar, but you only get 1 battle between mountain. I've done them, I just can't remember. I've done them so rarely. I try not to use too much of the modifiers. The same with like being able to sell to the Horde. I just leave it off because I've always played with it off, right? Horde selling is game breaking. Yeah, it's... I don't like to use it. To each their own, right? And they added it in for a reason, but for me, I don't know, it's... I've become so used to not using it that now it feels odd to turn it on. Has appeared dripped out in 8 indelibles, region 3-4. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, and I might sound stupid for this, but I'm not sure what that means. Dripped out, so you've got good trinkets and stuff, but in 8 indelibles. What's indelibles mean? Indelibles. Making marks that cannot be removed of ink or pen. We got the rampart, moves the loathing, we get 1 more loathing. Here's something weird, Punk. I don't know if you know why this is like this, but there's sometimes a question mark between this and the inn at the end, and there's never anything there. I don't know why that's still a thing. Like, at this point, I'm 99.9% certain that nothing's going to be there, but it still makes me think this is Darkest Dungeon. Oh, okay, that makes sense actually. Yeah. Love disarming dagger. That could actually be super handy for the final boss. That limerence having X percentage less attack could be really handy. I'm just gonna lashes on the front here. If we get the crits, then great. If we didn't, but if we did, then great. Choppy choppy. Yeah, I was thinking about it just then actually. I had the heal item because even if you drop any item, it lets him surpass the taunt, right?
A simple kindness.
Uh-oh. Straight 4 stress. I need to purge there.
Foundation of trust.
Oh, maybe not. I thought that combat item would let me hit through that, but my mistake. Bolden him, take aim, crit, and attack up. Execution 2. Oh, that's 3. Ah. And no stress, enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. Honestly, we've not played this fight particularly well. A couple of things we haven't been prepared for here. Oh shit, I made another mistake as well. That was just a fluke that there was enough dot on that, to be honest. That wasn't calculated, I gotta be honest. Money, money, misstep. I love misstep. I'm flagellant. So that gives our flagellant 110 HP now. I completely forgot to use glimmers here. To lock in a little bit too.
Lower your guard.
We're in the mountain shadow.
Soften your gaze.
We got no
It is safe
negative
here.
quirks. Got our trophy now. Let's see how many mastery we got. Tangle Sprawl, Sluice.
Awaits you once again.
2 only, not a lot. Probably more. Question is whether we're putting on Bash. The reason we would do that is if we want to put the trophy on, which means the collector can come in. We need Bash to be able to bash in the collector. I think I'm fine doing that. And we'll go with a more here. The other bits I do want to do, but
Leagues away.
pretty important.
Plan accordingly.
Loathing resistance can go on for Shroud Almanac. Gonna run the Sluice. We're not short of time today, so we can take an extra region.
Home
Grab this
now
and
to
try and get rid of
far worse
Resolute.
than rats.
Malaphobic. We like clarifying here because we get some stun down the Sluice. We got Squeamish, which is annoying. Oh. These guys are neutral now. Hold on. You two are only 9. Fix that. In this. Nice. Okay, and then we got 80, 50, 40. This on you. You're not holding anything for that just yet, so that's fine.
Learn a little.
120 dinero, we're actually pretty
Begin
rich here.
again.
As far as these runs go. We could take and use another Dirges. There's a noxious item actually. Grab it just to hold on to. We'll grab this. I'm gonna pop another Dirges. This is rest removal. We can save the rest of our money. But this is really, really good. There goes Resolute. Question. Anybody in chat? If you use Wild Tea and it's got 25% chance to remove a positive quirk, is it possible that it can remove a locked in positive quirk? Because I'd be really sad if I removed Cosmic Slayer or the Jinx.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Hey Prowl, welcome in. Yeah, I'm not sure, and I'm too scared to do it. Like, it's not worth losing the Jinx, even if it's a 1 in 4 on a 1 in 3. I don't think it's worth doing it.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is
Swine
my
country.
country.
But it says can remove a positive quirk, and it doesn't state anything around whether they're locked or not, which leads me to think that it probably can remove a locked.
Perhaps I left
Positive
this for
quirk.
you. Perhaps you left it for yourself.
And we're
Perhaps
so
perhaps
rich.
it is not here at all. Travel without proper
Reconnaissance.
A
Hasty
hasty
and
and
reckless thing
reckless
indeed.
thing indeed.
Some piggies. Check my equipped items before we start taking these fights. So this feels too good to not have on, to be honest. Excuse me? This is disgusting, Mash. I'm gonna more here, I think. Me too.
Cooperation is the key.
Hog smash. Tap. We don't need to do this. Gonna endure here.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Roll that and a brute together is pretty wild, actually.
Steady yourself.
Lost stress.
The unrelenting application of violence yields
morbid
morbid
gains.
gains.
So those are the kind of mashes that if you're in Bastards, oh, I suppose we got a mash. If you're in Bastard's Beacon with a mash like that, it can be like run-ended. I deliberately put a ton of stun resist coming into this area because I know those guys can stun, but it's even still, that's a pretty scary fight. We also really don't like this dude at the back because he does this, which completely cripples them. And this one on my Plague Doctor is bad. Yeah, actually. Don't love spending that there, but I'd rather play that safe. Take the kill on the front here and just slow play this a little bit.
A miscalculation, perhaps. Let us hope to finish this quickly.
More here. Okay, we're good. Good might not be the right word. Be careful with these wretched little piggies. I need my flag. Nah, what think of? Good. Oh, we can't ashes yet.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Do that, because he is more likely to crit when he's in there. Okay, and now we can lashes. Good. And it should just be dead. Trying to avoid the meltdowns for relationship reduction here. That was okay.
Amidst the spoils,
1-8.
an
Don't care for this.
unparalleled power.
Artifact of unparalleled power. Academic study. We get the unknown. Let's have a quick look what we can get from the unknown. Because it's not really very well known, you see. Ah ha ha. Not the unknown. Familiar desk, I think I'm looking for. No. Yeah. Burn a darkly curious erudite. No, I don't think so. The thing in the corner, I think this one is. Could give me bloodthirsty on my leper here. No. On my wayman. Compassionate. Which does what? Some positive relationships. No, it's fine to be honest. It's not bad.
Our once familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself.
Okay, Warren. They don't want to take this fight. I'm not going to force it. You don't have to take every single fight.
The pitiless stamp of cloven hooves can be heard ahead.
Again. wasted. Getting this mashed twice is kind of crazy. Both ordained as well.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Jesus. Wilbur.
Will overcome
Get out of here.
Empowered.
Emboldened.
The enemy weakens and wanes. Cooperation is the key.
Just do that for a little bit of extra stress relief. Do everything stress relief, yeah.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Okay, nice.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next
Wilbur's
test is
flag.
put before you.
Can't say I'm sure I've ever picked that up before. Okay, nice. Onwards. Uh, 9 leagues left. We want to take another piggy fight. Doesn't matter if we want to or not. The game says we have to. My god. 3 Wilburs. The game wants me dead, huh? Oh, we got dysentery. My flagellant has taken an absolute beating. Gotta do this. I just would rather avoid the crit. Oh, yes, sir. Whoops. Have confidence. And love. Where my plague doctor's at right now.
Cooperation is the key.
Oh, more. This is dangerous, actually. Oh, we're blind again. We always hit this though, right? Hey.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
It's fine. It's fine.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Ooh. Triple Wilbers, eh?
Another impediment, cleared with impunity. The smallest variable
Alright.
makes all the difference.
That's only Confession 2 as well. I mean, sorry, Region 2. Not even like third region variant of this stuff, which is an extra 10%. Damage, health, all that sort of stuff, so yeah, we could have been in trouble there. 9 leagues left, so I think we made it to the end now.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn
Could have been worse as well.
awaits its favorite guests.
Lucky we were able to put the... Oh, soft is pretty nasty. I've got a spare tea, right? Yep. There it goes. Light sensitive. Food, food, food. Stress. Okay, we've got 200 money here, which is
Or is the lesson too demanding?
pretty insane, actually.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
This is good. Oh, D1. Another one of
A
these.
bit
No
of
shimmering.
comfort on the road to damnation.
Also grab these. We've got the money for it. Pop another dirges. Goes anemic. I'd like to get rid of pacifist. Nice. Now these guys are all pretty good now. Any more shrouds? There is another shroud.
But to press on, come what may.
Got an extra 3 mastery points for our troubles there. Is worth. We'll do this for double dot heal. Even higher deathless over what? Like lenity, we're like purge. Grape shot's not bad, to be honest. good. Pop out acid rain. Go with purge. Then
Your coach must be maintained
need
if
to
it
go
is
on.
to carry you where you must go.
go into the shroud again.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
The blind bombs are really nice for this final boss, so we'll grab those. That's probably it for now. Probably get rid of this. I'm not using it now, I'm not going to use it at all. Okay. Into the shroud we go then, chat. And that's why I can. Fearing dysentery. On entering region, okay, dysentery is bad. We need a hospital. The hospital, so bad. Unless
Conventional fare,
there's nothing here for
but
that.
fairly priced.
Okay, let's look to route a hospital then. Okay, the shroud. Shroud again.
Propriety
Hospital.
floats listless on the tide.
There's one there.
Grind in noxious degradation.
The game said, you want to go to that hospital? You're going to have to go through this Shambler's altar. Interesting. And we've picked up, the whole run so far, we've picked up 1 blood.
These slovenly creatures worship
Slovenly
the sea.
creatures.
Let us return them to it. The worst kind of parasite.
Opportunist.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Got hit through dodge plus, and then I got hit by something that's blind.
Well done.
concerned about this Shambler's Altar, to be honest.
Extinguished at last.
Nice. Oh, I should have been paying attention for death there, and I wasn't. Remember death, leader. Remember death. Remember death. She will come to claim your soul. Okay, Shambler's Altar.
An academic study, full of the
Can run.
forbidden and the forgotten.
Anatophobic, which doesn't really matter. They die.
Simple choice.
We quit out anyway.
At least it should
Okay, we
be.
can get rid of his dysentery now. The main thing. Death. A million stuff again here. $82. Okay.
Lost souls of a dying world.
A dying world. This can't be death, so we just try and finish this quickly. Ugh.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
One break, two break, kill with the left hand. Now we use the token, my bad.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Okay. Dysentery. Mastery. Money. Good. Move on. Into the hospital. We've got 84 leads left. 84.
She heals the injuries of others, while ignoring her own.
Cute. We'll grab a couple of these heals. No shimmer in here. Another academic study, unsettling portrait. What can we get from that? Unsettling portrait. Unsettling portrait is crap. So I'm happy to dodge that. Broken clock there. Broken clock is oversprung, right? We will go that way because I want to try to hit the oversprung if we can. saying that, did I use my clarifying poultice? I did. Oh, we'll grab it anyway. The worst that can happen. But I suppose I shouldn't say things you shouldn't say out loud in Darkest Dungeon. What's the worst that can happen? I don't really care for either of this. You can get like Calm or something. Martyr. Which does what? Kind of whatever. I can hear you think it, so it makes no difference. What's the worst that can happen?
We assist you, Coach limping. Be prudent.
Actually, so many terrible things as well, right? That can happen. Why? One trinket. Oh god.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled
Okay,
power.
so we need to try and give our leper 14 million stun resist here. Then we effectively just get 3 turns off of that. Taking a stagecoach is taking a real beating here. We get a watchtower so we can see everything now, but if we take another wheels we get another road encounter. Fix the car encounter. Hey Patat. Not a bit of an odd time for you to be awake. Welcome in, welcome in. I saw you were playing, oh, is it called Palia? Palia? I dropped in for a little bit earlier and lurked around for a bit. Ah, Mariner Raid was that was like 2 hours ago. Creature den up there, hoarder over here. We haven't really got the money for a hoarder anymore. It's fine. Resistance encounter means we take wheels, so we kind of have to take a road battle here if we don't want to take the fix encounter. 1, 2. There's only one way we don't, is if we go to the creature den, I think. So we'll do that. So I can't be bothered with the road encounter. We've got to be mindful of death still. Mariner's so funny. I love him. Yeah, I've got a lot of love for Mariner, to be honest. Popped into mine for a min before heading off yelling, I'm looking for quality paleo content. Is this where I can find it? I don't even know what paleo is. I've just seen you play it a little bit and that's it. Malaise. If you could summarize Palia, am I saying it right? Palia, Palia. How would you summarize it? Why do this? Is that good? Not really. I want to take the crit, so we'll just kill it. Coziest MMO you're ever going to find, and plushies. I haven't really got any plushies. A bunch of random stuff, but I haven't got any plushies. None to boot. I don't think they make Darkest Dungeon 2 plushies, to be honest with you. I think a Shambler plushie would go hard. If I'm going to be playing another MMO, it's probably going to be Crimson Desert. We were chatting about that earlier. Although saying that, is it MMO? Is it online?
Facing oblivion.
Needs to stop giving me useless candles. I'm going to take bad relationship for light here because we were pretty low and I hadn't noticed that. Very online. Crimson Desert.
Problem, is it not?
I was referring to, not Palia. I saw that you were online earlier in Palia. Palia? Palia. Pal. I-A.
You must be strong enough to
Shoulder
shoulder
more than your share
of the burden.
Give me them wheels. Thank you. The least toxic online game I think to ever exist.
Ahead, a bestial refuge, littered with bones and
As a frequent Apex Legends player, I
remains.
become toxic games has become the norm, unfortunately. I've ever seen someone cut a certain tree down at 2:55 AM instead of 3. The worst transgression I've ever seen is someone cutting a certain tree down. Sorry if I'm stupid, I don't understand that comment. Yeah, we're pretty much flying through this run here. We will have to take an exemplar, but we should chop him down relatively easily. And then we just need to worry about the final boss. We have got the Shimmering, so if we can work through that pretty quickly as well, then the job should be a good one.
Unavoidable end.
Gonna spend this here just to get rid of the blind. 14, not quite enough. We'll go more blind at the back. Okay, it doesn't really make sense to non. Okay, good. It's not just me. Yes. That's. I mean, it beats coming home after a day of work and having to deal with toxic players, right? Sounds like the good thing to sit down and relax playing. Much dissimilar to Darkest Dungeon 2. It's not that there are toxic players. The game is just. The game is just toxic itself. Game itself is a butt.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Oh, Patat, I'm waiting to hear back from an interview that I had a couple of days ago about a job. And I think the waiting part is the worst part, you know. I feel fairly confident, but I'm quite impatient generally as an individual. I bet you got it. I bet you got it. I appreciate the I appreciate the sentiment. They're very like Zelda. Name a character. Oh, who would you like to name? You've got one of 4: Leper, Flagellant, Plague Doctor, or Highwayman. Sorry, I didn't see that redeem. It usually screams at me. Maybe something going on with my Twitch alerts. Yeah, it's like a very Zelda-y looking little emote, that one. I can't remember, you said it's one of your British friends. You name the Plague Doctor the Dr. Patel. Ah. Let's see. If we can fit the Dr. Patel. I think we should be able to learn. Doc. Ah, that doesn't fit. I can put the Dr. Pot. Switch. No. PlayStation 5. The dock. Dr. Patat question mark. I joke. The Dr. Patat we can do. There you go. Dr. Patat play Doctor. And I would say of all the characters, probably the one that's most likely to die. at some point. So you chose well. We'll kill the worm here. Whiff. Dodge, nice. Yeah, I struggle a little bit to, and it's not dissimilar with Mariner Hawk. I'm usually asleep when you're streaming, so I try to jump in when I can, but the time zones don't work too well for me, unfortunately. I'll be a not noble sacrifice. No, we're not taking deaths. We're just gonna win this first attempt, all 45 confessions back to back, no deaths, and then I can be happy. Please God, because the runs are so long. We've already won 7, including probably the second hardest, arguably the second hardest, like a Grand Slam, full Grand Slam. So I don't particularly want to lose now. You asleep? Yeah. I'm surprised you're not asleep now. We'll go with Purge here, just to get rid of these dodge tokens, because that's 3, and them's be a lot of dodge tokens. Get rid of this little doggo over here. Hop out and go to bed. Oh nice, what doggo have you got? Nice dodge. A doodle pop.
Cooperation is the key.
Oh, I love doggos. I just love animals to be honest. Really small. I love Dachshunds. They're so small and silly. Absolutely love Dachshunds.
Straightforward.
This is the first of 2 floors. So we'll do that to bring it down to 1 HP. Then we should just be able to kill it first turn. Oh, it died to itself. Even better. So that's oh, Gander. Okay, 1 second.
Let us take a closer look at the thing.
Doctor attack.
As it is.
Do this here to clear these tokens. We have to be careful here, actually. We're lucky we played this well, because this can go pretty nasty pretty quickly. You aren't careful. This guy here synergizes with his other pop. Speaking of dogs, speaking of poppers, synergizes with the other dogs pretty well. So we'll go for kills quick. You can probably kill into 7, yeah, for sure. We'll put this here then, and you can do that. That should be 2 of them dead. I'm supposed to pick for him. Yeah. By all means, do it. I love doggos. Yeah, that right there, that buff right there, rip and tear. Apply on hit 2 bleed for 3 turns and 10% crit, which means you get a ton of crits and stuff coming in. It's kind of why we played this as we did, but we're good because we've gotten rid of 2 of them already. There are crits tokens at the back here, so we're going to highway robbery to get rid of that, is what I would have said if it wasn't out of place. That's it, so I'll do that. Oh, I see. 1 second, chat. I'm looking at a puppy. Oh. Actually, it's so cute. And oops, that was a mistake. Yorkie, Poodle, Lhasa Apso, Maltese. How old did you say? You didn't say, right? But less furry right now, I just shaved him down. Is it so appreciative or non-appreciative of the shaving? 1.5 years. Oh, so still pretty young then. I mean, they age quite oddly, dogs, right? They have all of their aging is really, really quick, and then they slow age after a certain point. Seems to be fine with it. Nice. Good. This was not bad at all. We were pretty lucky with how we played. Well, not lucky. Strategic with how we played the turn order, which puts us in a great spot to clean this up nice and quickly. Hey, thanks, Patat. Have a great day. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for saying hello. Hope you sleep well. Always good to see you there. Chat, go check out while I remember the. Oops. Patat. Yeah, go check out the Mama Patat. Wholesome, wonderful streams to spend your time in if you're ever looking to do so. Go check out the Mama Patat.
Steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Okay. Oh, this is actually a great drop. Nice, 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 nice.
The loathing festers.
Loathing festers. The loathing is going to. Do that. This is an exemplar fight. With the exemplar fight, we've got a couple of heals here. We'll hold on to that. You kind of need to hold on to that. I can't believe we didn't pick up any more blood. So this is interesting. You have to play it from the back. Which means the heals would need to go on someone else. You kind of need to... I love you having all the heals, to be honest. Flagellante. Lighter. Can't check. Okay. Oversprung. Can we risk that? 80 stun. 80, 80, 80, 80 for extra turns. Over. This could kill us. 80 is enough, right? I'm doing it, chap. Loathing made manifest. No acid rain. Made this harder than it needed to be. That's brilliant though. Really a noise going on outside. I should have more moored here. That was a misplay, to be honest. Ooh. That's honestly bad. With that nonsense for you.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay, that's fine. We just need to get you out of here. More. Did we more here? I think it's going to do some gooey pokery with the altar. I think we do. sad because it's irritatingly low, but not low enough that we're gonna get the kill before it pillar of sacrifices here. There it is. Just more regen. Honestly, not too bad at all. We gotta be a bit careful with our plague doctor here, but it should be fine. Oh, we're robbery to get rid of the ripostes. The majority of the riposte. He got stunned. No shit.
Are human.
That is incredibly unfortunate. Everybody missing. Mostly fine. Something like that. Extra turn. Oh, yes, sir. Oversprung pocket watch with Cosmic Slayer. Nice stun here as well. Poor thing just
Fight through the fatigue.
GG. Nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, so that's the third region. We just basically got to do the inn and go to the mountain now.
Some of these well-worn relics.
Broken sharply. No, we'll take neither of those. Let's move. Get rid of one loathing. Loathing Festus. Okay, chilling. I'm just going to take a few minutes chat. We are going into the boss, but I'm going to pee my pants if I don't onto the toilet, and I'm sure nobody wants that. I'll be back in just 2 minutes. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we just got to do the in stuff. We got the Shambler's Altar, which gives me Vicious and Bookburner. We remove Bookburn. No, we don't. We remove. We got the removed something. I think Vicious. Actually, kind of nice. Plus 10% damage. Okay with that. See if we got any clarifying in here or shimmering.
Into uncertainty.
We don't get.
Or
Either.
claim what you can.
100 money. You do these things first. That's always going to be. They never really matter. Need a flag to go first for more. 11 should be plenty. And you. Put some stress. Have that. Hey Johnny Test. I did something funny last night. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. Dang, Damien has a lot of health. What come in? Sorry, I just popped to the loo. Yeah, we got this is probably one of my favorite. This is definitely one of my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite, but certainly one of my favorite trinkets to put on the flagellant is Misstep, which is an unforgettable trinket, but it gives him plus 75% max HP, which when he doesn't really do an awful lot of damage. So, but yeah, tell me what happened with Baldur's Gate 3. I've only played the very beginning of Baldur's Gate 3, so you might need to break it down a little bit for me in terms of whatever it is that you did. But yeah, tell me. Also, welcome in. I hope you're having a great weekend.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel. Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller.
I'm pretty sure we don't have anything to go invisible here. To succeed, a 30 dice roll for Arcana. I didn't have enough buffs to get it right. You're gonna have to break this down for me a bit, Johnny Test. I haven't done much Baldur's Gate / D&D type stuff. What's a nat 20? Out of all the odds, I got a nat 20. So is that like you roll a 20 out of, you got a 1 in 20 and you rolled 20? Critical success, yeah. Nice. We take those.
All roads lead to the mountain.
All roads
but
lead
only
to the
one
mountain.
leads beyond it.
Don't need food. What do we need here? Maybe a heal. Grab a dirges. Grab a couple. Then probably both going on you. Squeamish is good. Whiff. Fine. You dirges. No, we won't because you're vicious. Sound. I mean, that's fine. I'm not going to mess around with that anymore. This is fine. Heals. We got blind bombs. We got shimmering. This is all good. So
Precious
any
relics
luck?
remind us of a time before the end.
Bonus damage, stuff like that. Attack up. Lady beads, maybe.
Something to ease the rigors of the road. A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Stagecoach stuff. Bandages and restoratives stacking. I actually think I want this. So what did the 1 in 20, like, was it worth it? Did you get something insane out of it? I'm gonna grab this out, swap it in for the Tangled Almanac, which we can't use. That means that I can hold more heals in one slot,
Instincts serve you well.
which is super nice. It was worth it. You're gonna lose the Pierce in here. I'd rather have the blind bombs. Now, we can't keep oversprung on here, unfortunately, so we'll go back with the damage. If we had clarifying poultices and we could have brought that back up, then we probably would have thought about it, but not worth. This is potential for Cloak, which is really, really good for our Plague Doctor. Probably not keeping that on, so we'll do that. Your stuff, 40. Not good enough for sure. Okay. Then, going on you. Going on you two. And then needs to go on someone as well. Instead of that heal, maybe. Down to 8 speed. What's dropped our speed here? He was on 11. Any more speed? No. It should still be good. Alright, I think we're good to go here. Okay, onto the mountain then. Nice. Hopefully we got some odd rolls there. Okay, looking fairly solid.
At last, the great ziggurat, temple of failure and regret.
That's taking less
Observe
damage
the
from
subject
ranged.
carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Oh my god.
Let us hope to finish this quickly. Incremental, but deadly all the same.
These guys are pretty much locked into doing nothing useful now. Basically only do that. It's nice. Really, really solid. Really easy. A crit on the big boy there with Cosmic Slayer was just foul, foul behaviour. And another one. people ordained here. Probably never kill quick enough. Try and take this guy at the back out. Just swing there because I had the combo token. Get that blight going. We can stop the worship then. We ideally want to, so we'll do that to try and stop worship. He's got a crit on the front now. We'll probably try and purge that away, to be honest. Pistol shot there for 7. Taking 4 at the back. Try and get crit tokens here if we can. Can't. Okay, that's what we were trying to avoid there, so that's good. Missed that, so we'll take the crit from that. He's dead now. We will still go for the blind now. We'll whiff on the big boy, but it's okay. Probably a double tap here, I think. I think the back, go to the blight. Just punish you. We don't have too much of a choice. 27 is a really solid hit there. Put this on death's door. It does get the worship off, but it's fine. That thing's dead. He hits through blind.
The smallest variable.
The smallest variable can make all the difference. We'll just hit them one more here. Because the big boy should just swing into him. We should have saved that for the leper, but never mind. Go for a blind again. He's already blind, so he gets dazed as well. Swing into the... we'll purge into that. Ah, you're in void, but he missed. Nice. Then double tap. 4, 6, 8 puts us at 65 by 2, which is still too much for a deathless. So we'll have to do that. We get the crits on our highwayman. We're going to bash here, just because he's probably going to go first next turn. He does. We'll bash again. And we got the stun. Beautiful. Endure here. Pistol shot is decent damage for 19 here. And it's taken 5. This will be 10. Not really anything else to do here, so we'll do that. One of these, that armor breaks it. We can just feed the kill to the leper here, to be honest. Perfect. And we got plenty of stress to go toxic nice and early in this boss fight as well. So what we want is just to be able to more and try to pull all of the scene tokens onto our flagellant as quickly as possible. Everybody else is just going to focus killing the eyes as quickly as we can. We need this on for sure. I'm not too bothered about having incision on, so we'll put on indiscriminate science. I think everything else is fine here. Blind removal, you've got the shimmering. Got 3 heals and we've got a couple of blind bombs. Okay, just gotta be a bit careful with the scene tokens, but these guys are pretty strong, so should be good. It's not too much health to whittle down. And we can go toxic nice and quickly as well. So this is for 8 out of 45. He can more early enough, which is good. And just double tap, I think. Do it on this one, because it's going before my leper. Means that it times quite nicely. More. Actually has dodge tokens as well. It's handy. Now. One off. It's not good. Okay, so we're going to leave him be at the back. We're not going to kill on one with the leper here. And we'll let the highwayman take that kill to get rid of one of the scene tokens. Honestly thought you'd be going first there, but it's fine. Double tap. Don't think he does enough damage here. Actually not great. Yeah, that's not good. Everybody getting observed here. Kill this one. Get rid of one of my scene tokens. He's gonna more now.
Steady yourself.
Good. Go to this scene token. One more. Get the blinds going. Purge this stuff away. And they both lose their turns now. Okay, then punish. That's 4 blights. We're going to let that die by itself. That was blind. He kills here, gets rid of his scene token. Plague Doctor's still got 1. Is it 5 or 6 off of this? 5. I resisted anyway.
Brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
We actually don't want to. We want to get the kill with. Plague Doctor here. We could just take the kill now. Resist it again. Okay, I'll do this.
Obsessions on shrinking.
Alright, another big boy. Got a blind there, which is decent. 100 stun resist. We're probably not getting that off, so let's just go for damage. 30 straight away is great. There's always a double tap here. Is it? He's already got combo 3 to 4, 6 to 9. Attack down is great. Now, how am I playing this?
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Got double blind, which is solid. We'll go for this. Okay.
Malaise, measured and steady. Fight through the fatigue.
Yeah, we should. I think we win now.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Easy peasy. And the flagellant's gonna go toxic.
Mothered you in a fever dream of dissatisfaction.
Yeah, so easy. To be honest,
The
very
Odyssey
nice,
strengthens you.
very clean. They are stuffed. That one agony. One. Fragile 1, 2, 3. 8 out of 45. Very nice, very clean fight. Good shit. Yeah. Panset dancing. Is Panset like somebody that you've been gifted a sub to as well? Did you get a few of those now? Another 78 candles for our troubles. I mean,
The greatest horror is nothing
not
at
bad
all.
at all, to be honest, chat. Bad at all.
The more they have to hold on to.
These
the harder they
guys, I
will
mean,
fight.
because they slammed Stygian, and everybody is comforted up. Plus, that's good, that's good, that's good. And what's that one? Bread, bread, bread. Everybody's got bread. Everybody's got fucking chance.
Look to those who have
Yeah.
known fear and failure in ample portion.
I mean, we could buy some stuff. We might as well save our candles to buy stuff later when we're doing more challenging flames, I think. Very nice.
Once more into the maelstrom.
Once more
In
into the
search of
maelstrom.
what hope yet remains.
8 out of 45. Not even 20% of the way there yet. Next up is gonna be Confession 4 Ambition.
Adrift in this bituminous
Act 3 is so easy, punk. I even had a spare Shimmerin.
Desperate to somehow help you regain yourself, I prepared a breakfast and an urgent appeal. My words fell on deaf ears, the food flung to the floor. Your appetites demanded more
You
than
keep
I
taunting
could
it. Oh,
hope to
well,
provide.
Act 4 is easy because it makes me lock in. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Go to the Shroud, get Sodden Sweater.
Wait by the
That's all I'm
lantern's
locked into for
light,
Act
and
4.
welcome what help may come.
Biggest thing about Act 4 is I need to remember that I need to upgrade and use Break in the first bit. I need highway robbery and stuff to get rid of its crap in the second bit, and even the riposte as well, really. So that's the main thing that I need to remember when I'm doing Confession 4. We went into the Sluice there just for a bit of extra stuff, and and that guy, Tree Hugger, join Luda's Lounge. Hey, thank you for the follow, Tree Hugger. Appreciate you. Yeah, we went into the Sluice and we pulled 3 Wilburs in one Sluice. And the 2 of those fights, they came with one of the Swine Brutes as well. Absolute
Hunted,
insanity.
harried, a fugitive seeking
These
to run
guys,
the
I mean, there's
past.
nothing else I need to do. Check their moves again, I guess. We didn't change you. You can have Acid Rain back. I'm going to do the order of these because that was actually getting on my nerves. You're fine. You don't need that again. Do that, I guess. Keep taunting the game. We didn't have death. We didn't get any death collector or warlord there.
Onward, and let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
We've now got Dr. Patat in the party, who's a book burner. We got Martyr, but nothing else really changed. Book burner is fine. Precision Strike is, this is okay. Posse relationships, Pillager Killer, Precision Striker is whatever. On guard we got with Flagellant at some point now as well. Squeamish is kind of annoying, but it is whatever. Vicious gives us extra damage, which, like, honestly, I would be okay with locking this in as a negative quirk if that was doable. Lazy Eye is whatever. He's not really using ranged. He's got on guard as well, so plus speed too. Nothing too bad there. We absolutely annihilated the Confession boss. Yeah, all good stuff. Anything else to check before we go? I don't think so. And what are we on? Trying to decide if I'm going to... That's 4 has 6, 8, 10 speed if you want to rely on bash. Bash, not bash, break. And it's just... Oh, I see what you mean.
Comforts are exhausted. Ahead, only trial, tribulation.
Honestly, bash is just for the collector, and the collector always comes in with low speed, so... Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do this run now or if I'm going to call it for the day today. So we'll get to the end and I'll make a decision from there.
Empowered.
Emboldened. You muppet. Double tap isn't upgraded yet, Luda. Wake up. Yeah, I'd buy ceremonial drums and like any bleed resist I can find. Absolutely. Why can't we use more? Have I put a wrong move on or something here? Oh, I just guess it was on cooldown. Is already doing some pretty nice damage because of his viciousness. Anyway. Good. Let's get apron. I hate the apron punk, you know. I hate it. I used to love it and I've come to absolutely hate it. I've just had 1 or 2 experiences where the heal reduction that it gives to a character, like where I've put it on one of my back rank characters or something and they're already quite squishy and then you're just fighting to try and heal them up at half heal and it's just made me die.
The fire is lit. The table is
when you've got a boss particularly that's hitting all 4 ranks every turn regardless. On squishy characters, I don't know, I've just had a couple of bad experiences and now I'm scared to use it, you know. It might be a
learn a little
bit
again.
Strong, but we get minus 3% crit, minus 2% positive relationships, minus 10% resolute chance, plus 2 speed, and plus this is a pretty solid fragile frame to be honest.
There is nothing for it now but to press on, come what may.
Okay, I know it was a short one today, chat. Only 3 hours, but I'm going to call it there. I'm not going to do a second run. I've got a few bits that I need to do. So, I'm going to love you and leave you there today, chat, unfortunately. We are now 8 out of 45. And tomorrow, I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll pick up and do Confession 4. Depending on how the day goes, we might do Confession 5 as well and just finish up second of the 9 slams that we've got here. In the meantime, thank you everyone for being here. Mucho appreciated. Love you all. I'm going to take you over to someone. We're going to do something a little different today. So there's a gent that I once came across. His name's Fluffy Mainboard. Really, really nice guy. He lurks in here every now and then. I think the term is VTuber, some kind of tuber. But he plays a lot of Super Mario. And he plays some it's called Mario Kaiser, which is notoriously difficult, and I've had trouble with Mario Kaiser. We're going to take you over to Fluffy. If you won't mind just dropping him a little bit of love, would be wonderful. If it's not your thing, no worries at all. Do what you're going to do. But thanks for being here, chat. Have a wonderful weekend, rest of your weekend if I don't catch you before, and we'll be back tomorrow to do some more Darkest Dungeon 2. Bye.